What up, what up, what up, what up, people? What's going on? Hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. Decent Wednesday. I'm having a decent Wednesday. You know what I mean? Hump day. Let me open up the chat right quick. Y'all let me know where you're watching from in the chat. And yeah. Do that thing. Do that thing. What's good, y'all? What's happening? Today we are talking about Let's Get Serious by Jermaine Jackson. But I got to show you some things first. And for those of you who are new around these parts, my name is Ted and I talk bass. That's what I do. If by the end of this live stream, somewhere in the middle of this live stream, I'm going to ask you to do your boy a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. If you are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel or I'm coming to your house. I'm actually not coming to your house, but I like to say that because I think I'm funny. Damien in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Brian Pearson, just down the street in Texas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Before we get into it, guys, I have to do all of the things. I have to let you know, aside from liking the channel and all that stuff, I got to show you some ways that you can support the channel. Fleece, my man on the East Coast, what's good? Check this out. Check this out, friends. We got new gear in the store. We got new gear in the store. Peep this. We got some new funk shirts. The Basslines Matter decal and shirt is available. Fleece and I were talking about this earlier today. We have these funk shirts for you P-basers out there. We have a P-base, some different colors there. The funk hoodies, all that good stuff. So pick up some merch. I want to show you something else too real quick. Peep this. Check this out. Check this out. This is one of my favorites here. The Bass Player Ingredients mug. It also comes on a shirt. 100% sucker free. 100% groove. Sucker free. Understand. Understand. Sexy, ain't it? Just go on and pick yourself up one. And if you want, you can also buy me a cup of coffee. All right, we're going to get into Jermaine Jackson's Let's Get Serious, but I need to tell you this. All right? It's a funny story. When this song came out, Fleece has heard this story before, but it's such a good story that I have to tell it again. So when this album was out and brand new, Jermaine Jackson was doing his promotional tour, right? Going to the record store. You know those ancient places where we used to go and actually buy music, the record store, as Prince would say. And, this particular day, I was on punishment. I had done something to tick my mama off, and my mama told me to stay in the house and don't watch TV. Well, my mother, single mother, she had to go to work. So what was I to do? Of course, Mom, I'm going to stay inside and I'm not going to watch TV or anything like that. I'm going to stay inside and follow your directions. Well, that is exactly not what I did. I got on my mongoose. I had one of them little mongooses, man, with the blue seat and the blue handlebar with the playing card and the spokes. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, riding down the street like brrrr. Anyway. So there was this record store. There's still a record store here called Peaches, but it used to be Uptown. So I ride to Peaches because I was a kid that liked records. So I go and I say, oh, snap, that's Jermaine Jackson. But the cold part about it was this was either before the in-store event or after the in-store event. I can't remember, but it was just like Jermaine Jackson by himself and whoever was running the store. And so I got an autograph from Jermaine Jackson. He signed it on a receipt in red pen. I'll never forget it. And I had one of those little Velcro wallets. Man, y'all let me know in the chat if y'all remember those Velcro wallets. So he put it in I put it in my Velcro wallet, and I kept that autograph for years. But I couldn't tell anybody because I was so scared of the wrath of my mother for disobeying that I just Andrew Collins, you know Peaches Records. So here I got this autograph from Jermaine Jackson and I couldn't tell anybody. So naturally, you know, time and maybe an accidental washing. I washed the wallet one time accidentally and I got it and I like, you know, it smeared a little bit, but it was in the Velcro. The Velcro had the little part for your picture, so it was kind of protected. I ironed it out. You know, this is how silly I was. Anyway, that's my brush with Jermaine Jackson. Now, I'm going to say this. Jermaine Jackson is no slouch on the bass guitar. And, you know, people might ask, well, can he really play? Well, I want to show you something real quick. YouTube, this is fair use. Fair use right here. So this is Jermaine Jackson on the Arsenio Hall show hold on a second. In 1989, my Ring camera thing is saying that there's somebody out in the front. And, you know, I live in, you know, I got to be watching. It ain't that bad, but you know. Anyway, this is Jermaine Jackson. Peep this. Fair use. Sound is not great, but he's playing. And then at the end, I love at the end, when he's singing the chorus, which I don't even know how he would rock this and sing at the same time, but he's singing. Just peep this real quick. The band stops and he keeps playing. Oh yeah, he could play a little bit. He could play a little bit. Now I don't know if he can play now, but he was certainly playing then. His hair looks much better here than it does now. Sorry, Jermaine, that dude is ridiculous. You see the band stopped and he's still playing. So yeah, Jermaine can play. Oh yeah, JB. Jermaine can throw down, man. Anyway, we're gonna get into Let's Get Serious. And if you have questions, ask those questions. Do me a favor. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Bassline Project, what's up, sis? If you haven't hit that like button, go on and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and all that stuff. I'm going to change the angle of the, you know, I'm a one-man operation over here. You know, this is how we doing it. One of these days, I'm going to get the fancy box thing. I know Jermaine is playing a 4-string. I'm using this bass on a gig this weekend, and so I'm like also in the middle of shedding some stuff, so we got to make it do what it do. I'm going to have to mute the vocals. I think Stevie wrote this song. Yes, Stevie wrote this song and sang backup on it as well. So I want to listen to. As always, I like to listen and then talk about it, okay? So here we go. Or here we don't go. Give me a second. You know, technology has a way. It has a way. Hang on one second. Let's restart this. Look at my desktop. It's about time I changed that desktop picture. But what are you going to do? So my battery on my laptop was running low. We're going to give it a second to load some stems. There we go. Boom. Okay, this recording, SongMaster Pro, it depends on the recording. You guys have heard me say that before. So, Simple beat. 4 on the floor. 4 on the floor. So we're going to start on A flat. We're going to play A flat to B flat. Now, peep this. I'm starting with my first finger and playing my pinky finger on the B flat, and then shifting to the first finger because I have to hit that octave. One more time. I'm going to move my first finger up a minor third to D flat so that I can play that octave. I'm going to play first finger, pinky finger. If you have questions, leave them in the chat. I promise I'll get to them. I'm doing that same exact motion with when I get to the D flat to E flat. Simple bass line, but very, very effective. I should also let you know, right now, this is a good place for me to let you know that I have started the Groove School, which is where I do stuff that I don't put on YouTube. I am building the plane while I'm flying it, so you can get a 10-day free trial over at the Groove School. It's a new venture. There is courses. Of course, we've got the merch store and a blog as well. You know, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. So let's get back into this line. That is linked below this video as well. I can also put that in the chat where you can get that. All right. So once again, from A flat to B flat. On the thumb, I'm gonna leave out the octaves. You're welcome, William. Brandon Dellums, what's up? See, Brandon knows about the cards and the spokes. Thought you was riding a motorcycle. And then when Flash Gordon came out, like any space movie, science fiction movie, I thought my bike was like an ET. Forget about it. Another thing about consistency with the fingering is you want to be able to get back to the top of the groove efficiently every time. So now that we've talked about the A section, which I think is pretty, let me know if you have any questions about the A section. Yo, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Y'all can follow William Fitch's lead. If you want to leave a super chat, feel free to do that. I'm going to play along with the drums a little bit. Man, that's how Jermaine was playing this and singing it at the same time. I don't know. YouTube, fair use. Yes, I had a blue mongoose. Well, silver and blue mongoose. All the time I think of you. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is go from even though I'm playing a 5-string, I'm not gonna touch the B string at all. So here he plays fingerstyle, and if you watch that video from Arsenio Hall, you can see he switches to finger style here. He goes E flat, F, G flat, G, A flat. Okay? And then there's a lick. I'm going to show you the lick in a second. I called it D flat instead of C sharp because we don't mix sharps and flats. There's a pentatonic run from which we, see in this style of music quite often, in all music quite often. So we've got from A flat, hammer on, D flat, shift to E flat, hammer on to F, A flat, then to B flat. So you can think of it as B flat minor. You could. What I'm doing with my the coordination in my fingers are in the plucking hand here. Let me do that slow so you can see this sort of walking motion. You see that? I think he might go to A. He goes to A there. All the time I think of you. You're with me no matter what I do. And then back to the A section that I didn't hit. All the time I think of you. You're with me no matter what I do. Now we're in our chorus. Let's listen to the chorus without the vocals. We'll listen to just bass and drums. Let's get serious. Actually, this recording is kind of janky, so I'm not able to get so much of that. But I'll talk about what we're hearing here. Are you sure, Jermaine Jackson? I do not believe, William Fitch, that's a great question. I do not believe that Jermaine Jackson played on the recording. There's some stuff that's happening in the bass that I'm pretty sure is Nate Watts. And I've only seen him on that one performance sing and play it. So I know he can play it, but I'm pretty sure it's Nate Watts on the recording. So we got that B flat minor. B flat, E flat, sorry, D flat, E flat, back to D flat. A flat to B flat. Hammer on from A flat to B flat, E flat to F. Wayne, what's up? So I know that this bass, I haven't played this bass on camera in quite some time. It may be a little bit, that's why I want to make sure I call out those names, those note names for you, because there's no fret markers here. So I'm playing A flat, B flat, E flat, F, D flat, E flat, E flat, D flat, A flat. So excellent just came in the chat. Fleece is here in the chat. Boy, me and those brothers, man, I can't even talk about what we were talking about for like an hour last night. It was the most ridiculous thing. And don't nobody say it, Wayne or Fleece, don't do it. But it had something to do with the Netflix special on O.J. Simpson. Hello from Scarabee. What's up from France? What's up? Oh, you see I goofed it because I saw John Wyatt come in here. What's up, Ricky? And then S-E-R-I-O-U-S. Amsterdam in the chat. Amsterdam in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you think OJ did it. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. I'm being silly. Okay. So now we're going to go to Stevie's part. S-E-R-I-O-U-S. Okay. I won't say. Okay. Here's what makes me think this is definitely not Jermaine. I shouldn't insult Jermaine like this, and I don't have all of these licks in here. He types 8. Fleece. I don't think Jermaine is this technically, Okay. We can't let this go by. We have to discuss. I don't know it. So I'm going to try to decipher. Yeah, it's ones all day. I don't have this part, so I'm gonna try to decipher it right now. That's what we do here. On How This Groove Works. So I know that chord. It's not always easy to hang around here because, oh man, Scarabee, it's 2:54 in the morning there. Oh man, I appreciate you being here. That's love. Okay, so C flat major 7 or B major 7. Ah. So we're going from B to B flat. That's what I'm hearing so far. B. I would have to personally see Jermaine play this part to know he played it for sure. He didn't. I don't think he played this. I don't think he played this on the recording. That I don't think. This don't sound like some Jermaine stuff. This sounds like Nick. So we're leading up to that B flat. Let me get back to it. Woo. B flat. Do-do-dee. We ain't getting all that tonight. We're not getting all that tonight because I'll be on here for a minute. And I got a shed for this gig this weekend. Well, actually, I have to shed for the rehearsal tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So forgive me. That's the first part. Such a cop-out. Now, when Jermaine was playing it live, he's just playing. And A, probably because he didn't play it. 2, he's singing at the same time. B flat. So we're going from typical 70s run. It's bouncy as hell. G flat, A to B flat, C to D flat, E flat, F, G flat, F. And then that F there. breakdown. And then we're back into the A section. Fair use, YouTube. Anywho, let's see what we got here. I'm ready to go to the skating rink. I'm ready to go to the skating rink too. You know what song always reminds me of the skating rink is 777-9311. Because I was like 12 when that came out. When I started out on bass way back and discovered the song, I always found it very impressive that he could play the bass line and sing. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, I see some people are making a connection down in the chat. Since we're here, man. Since we're here, we don't have much more time. Since we're here, let me know what tune should I do next on How This Groove Works. What tune should we throw in the SongMaster Pro and figure out what the bass line is, how it go, what it do. Let me know down there in the chat. A lot of engagement today. Love it. Somebody tell me in the chat. Georgie, come on, man. All right, Georgie Porgy. We got one vote for Georgie Porgy. Hey, y'all, I got a joint. Jam on it. I got a video coming out for y'all soon. I have to edit it. Okay, hold on a second. I got to write these down because y'all are coming up with some good ones. Hold on a second. How come I never have a notes app open when I need a notes app open? The Bird, Ricky, not the Bird, not the 3 notes. I'm playing Ricky. Okay, we got Georgie Porgy. Georgie Porgy pudding pie. What else did we get in there? I can't see the chat. Oh, Strawberry Letter 23. Okay, let me tell y'all something. On my album, St. Anne, Brother Theodore, that you can get from Bandcamp, or I prefer you, or if you want to listen to it on Spotify, fine, but you know they don't pay nothing. I did a cover of Strawberry Letter 23, but I didn't play it. I didn't play it like that. I played it. Hello, my love. I heard a kiss from you. Hold on a second. Bassline project brought up. See, now I'm gonna get a copyright claim, but I gotta let y'all hear my version of this song, because I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I don't pat myself on the back often. I am going to pat myself on the back today. Look at this Bassline project. Watch this. This is crazy. You just brought up. Where's the scenes window here? You just brought up this song and look at what's on. But on my album, Brother Theodore, that's me, St. Anne. Watch this. Watch this. This is my record here. And I am very, 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 very proud of it. Very proud of it. Some good bass stuff. I do a bass and vocal version of Allison by Elvis Costello. I'm going to just toot my own horn here for a second. Seeing you after so long, girl, and with the way you look, I understand you were not impressed. I heard you let that little friend of mine take off your party dress. Wait, hold on. Y'all gotta hear these backup vocals. Hold on, here. Allison, I know this world is killing you. Oh, Allison. Okay. But Strawberry Letter 23, I did Strawberry Letter 23. Tamar Gillette, who was just on the Grammy. She was just on a Grammy. Laurie, check your email. Laurie, check your email. I sent you something. I did a super long intro here. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. I am so proud of this record. I don't even I didn't get a chance to really promote it and all that stuff because there were a lot of things going on. But we got the 504 that me and if you want to buy this record, it's at bandcamp.brothertheodore.com. Bandcamp.brothertheodore.com.
I know, way down past the swamp in the marsh. Things ain't big and easy like they once were, but the people still are tough. And you ain't gotta wait till the weekend to catch a live band with that groove. You can eat all day and dance all night and walk around with your
directly from me, Ricky. I still have hard copies. This song, Pimps, Preachers, and Politicians, very, very apt now. The Space Between is a ballad in the vein of Wonderful World. There's a bittersweet light in your eyes, just like stormy southern skies. They tell me. So I try to do my good singing, my best singing on this record. This first song here features Dr. Fink from The Revolution and Levi Caesar from the MPG. I didn't mean to go into a self-promotion of my album, but this song right here, Blood, is Scorpio Breakdown. I'm taking notes. So I'm gonna tell you real quick about this song, Blood. I used to be in this band with a bunch of Googlers out on the West Coast. It was a cover band, but everybody in the band either worked at Google or YouTube, pretty much the same thing. And there was a pew pew at the Google campus, and I went online to like type up this glorified thing on, pew pew control, but in the middle of typing that, I was like, yo, if you do nothing but type this, all you have is blood on your hands. If that's all we're going to do. Anyway, when we did this live, we would do this and follow it up with Love and Happiness. Matter of fact, I want to show you that.
I got blood on my hands.
I'm going to find it for you.
I got blood on my hands.
I tried to be like Al Green, get an Al Green feel.
On my Facebook, posted on Instagram, but I got blood on my hands. Armchair politics.
Okay, I have to share this with you guys.
Positions.
I have to share this with you guys. Have to. This is at the Boom Boom Room.
1, 2, 3.
You know what? I have a Mary Jane tutorial on the channel. So if you go and search through the videos, you'll find a Mary Jane tutorial. Check this out, y'all.
That's Tamar Gillette. About to go to church, y'all. See, I got blood on my hands. I got blood on my hands. See, I can type it on my Facebook or post it on Instagram, but I got blood on my hands. Chair politics, superior positions, talking about a better life, just a hoping and a wishing. Got my bullhorn so I can scream my truth out loud, while the brother standing next to me gets lost off in the crowd. See, I got blood on my hands. I got blood on my hands. I can type it on my Facebook or post it on Instagram, but I got blood on my hands. Listen up. They'll feed you lies if you give enough ammunition. You only hear your own side if you fall prey to the algorithm. Another died on the schoolyard, but you can't say that we don't care. We won't march on the boulevard, but we'll be sending up thoughts and prayers. So we got blood on our hands. We got blood on our hands. Will somebody hear me? We can type it on our Facebook or put it on Instagram, but we got blood. I got blood on my hands. You're either preaching to the choir or talking to the wall, and no one hears each other until the sound of silence falls. When the silence
The guitar player co-produced the record with me, by the way. Not with my own band, Lori, but if you're around on this coming Saturday, whatever the 8th is, I'm playing at Le Bon Ton, Uptown, on magazine Le Bon Ton. Lori, I know you're in Baton Rouge. If you're around in New Orleans, Le Bon Ton, Uptown.
He's a lefty though. You know what you'll get on the mic and I talk simply.
So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. That's a performance super proud of. Every person on that stage, it's like, I don't know if you guys remember the band The Commitments, but Eamon Flynn was the keyboard player for The Commitments. Cam plays with some of everybody. We've been playing together. We haven't played together in quite some time since I moved back to New Orleans, but he and I played in several different bands together for well over 20 years. Nate Cameron he's also a New Orleans native, lives here in New Orleans, and at the time was the tour manager for Tank and the Bangers. Scott on drums. He's now on the road with Fantastic Negrito and Sonara, and Tamar actually just got back from the Grammys. They were singing on the Grammys with I can't remember. They were singing in the choir with somebody I can't remember. I can't remember. Forgive me. But anyway, I would love for y'all to check out my album. I don't do a ton of promoting. The album is very autobiographical. And it came in the time when I discovered my mother was sick. I had to leave California, go back to New Orleans, and so it kind of tells that story. There's a song on there, a cappella song called "The Ghost of Saint Anne" that I wrote for my mother. I wrote it in the green room at a church, as a matter of fact. There's always work to do. Was one song. So anyway, I know we got way off topic there. I hope that you were able to glean something. I was able to, help. I almost slipped out of my chair just now. That I was able to help you glean a little bit. I'm not making any sense. We talked about Jermaine Jackson. Let's get serious. What I would say for the old school type of thumping, with this, thumping, is thinking about that thumb in the same way that you think about a kick drum. Yeah. I'm sorry, Wayne. I meant slapping and popping. That's what I meant. My bad. That's an inside joke, y'all. That's an inside joke. Anyway, I appreciate you kicking it with me today. Please check out that merch store below. We got the new merch popping off. Check out the Groove School. You can get 10 days for free. Lori, check your email. I got the Groove Gumbo course coming out, which is all New Orleans bass playing, New Orleans music, from the early stuff, the rock and roll stuff, the ballads, the R&B, to the more modern funk stuff. We're talking about, traditional, rhythms. Big Mike, I don't know that I caught your email. Let me go and check. JB, thanks for the super chat. Ted, from a teacher's point of view, you aren't sorry, Big Mike. You aren't sorry. I don't believe you're sorry. If you're sorry, you wouldn't do it again. I'm kidding. I may or may not. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. Lori, yeah. I did mean thumping. I gotta mess with excellent. JB says, from Ted, from a teacher's point of view, I'm gonna stop practicing scales and just learn songs for the rest of this year. What you think? I'm not gonna tell you not to learn any scales. So here's my philosophy on all these things. I started playing bass when I was 13 years old. And just like a lot of kids in the 80s, I was, especially kids, in the hood, I was the street dude learning from other cats in my neighborhood. I also had the benefit of growing up in New Orleans. Not that you have to grow up in New Orleans, but, I grew up in an area in Treme, where music was just all around and somebody was always playing something. Later in life, I did go to college, and I actually got my degree playing classical upright bass. Can't do much of that anymore, but, I have a pretty good theory knowledge. I can read. All those things, right? I was a music teacher for a very long time. So I'm not ever going to say don't learn your scales. But if all you know is scales, and some people took umbrage with it when I said it last week or in another video. If all you got is like exercises, we do this. unless you are playing like gospel. Okay, that's a stretch. I'm not going to say that. That's a really helpful. The point I'm trying to make is that there's got to be some sort of relationship. Like the one's got to go with the other thing. You know what I mean? One, you gotta have them both, right? What song am I playing? What song am I playing? Whoa, bad note. What song was that? That song was Brown Eyed Girl, right? Brown Eyed Girl. Who was that? I can't remember the dude's name. Van Morrison? Anyway, not Van Morrison. Who was the Wasted Away again? It doesn't matter. And this is a poor example, but it's a G major scale. And it's like Victor Wooten just put out a video on his Instagram that everybody should check out, talking about the whole thing about practicing. Van Morrison, okay. If all sometimes we will. I remember the first time I learned this, and I was like, well, what the heck do I do with this? I've played that song a million times and I hate it. I'm not a fan of it either. I mean, it's it's an alright song. It's one of those songs where everybody's like, oh, sha la 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 la. You could tell that and do 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 do. Hands touching hands, reaching out. Touching me. I got to go back through all of these tunes. I mean, all of these. I got to go because you guys have just given me like a crap load of tunes that I need to go and learn and like bring to the How This Groove Works table. Anyway, friends, I got to get out of here. I love the engagement. I love you guys being here. The bothness. Wait, I got to see this. The bothness. I appreciate the bothness. Learning scales, etc. Being a piano. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. You know what song I do like? I'm going to tell you the song that I like to play. And I'm going to tell you why. You know why I like playing that song? Especially when I was in California, because I would, I've played so many weddings. It's just like crazy. But by the time we play that song, everybody's drunk, everybody's happy, and it's about to be time to go home. So anyway, with that, y'all, I'm going to catch y'all the next time. Means a lot more. Yes, that's right. Brings the scale to life. Anyway, y'all. Go check out all the things. Check out the record. All that stuff. Peep the merch in the store. The merch is dope. Man, look at these. Look at these. Somebody asked for a 5XL to 5X. Oh, listen, look at this. Look at this. Come on. I got mine coming. I'm gonna wear Vince. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, my friends, I'm out of here for real. Peace, y'all. 2 fingers.